Hello, my little dragonettes, and welcome back to my horde. Today we are going to be talking about Among the Burning Flowers. Oh, yes, 100% professionalism. Among the Burning Flowers by Samantha Shannon. So, the Priory of the Orange Tree has been on my list of things to read for a while, but I have been partaking in a challenge in the past, coming up to about a year now, in which one of the challenges is try to read a newly published book within a couple months of its publishing, which I failed on this one because this came out in September 2025 and I read it in January of 2026. But either way, it was a good way of getting my feet into the series that the Priory of the Orange Tree is a part of. And I did read that this is pretty much a standalone, which I absolutely am so thankful for, because while it does bring me into the world, I am not completely and utterly lost. So, I mean, yay. There's not much to say on that one, but yay, I'm kind of glad that this was a standalone within the universe. As for the book itself, I mean, it's well written. I cannot deny that it is well written, but it feels like it set up the plot of and the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. I kind of love this setting of how this this particular kingdom. I love how that looks. Yes, obviously I am going to read. I'm still going to read The Priory of the Orange Tree and the rest of the books in the series. But this one introduces a character that is supposed to be like the second to one character. Like, you have two characters. A prisoner of her own house, Morosa, a prisoner of her own house controlled by her cold father, who is also waiting to be married so that they, can usher in a better world. And then another character, Estina, who hunts draconic beasts that have slept across the world for centuries. Estina kind of gets the shaft because by the end of the book, yes, we know that she escapes the dragons coming, because the dragons come, they want to take over their own kingdom and just be like, hey, this kingdom is ours, this is a kingdom for dragons, you're all just living in it. You have to pledge you have to pledge your loyalty to us and denounce the religion that you have been following for eons and eons and eons. But there's like no setup of what she's gonna do next. There's no setup to, I mean, maybe if I had read the other books or if I had read the main series, I would know what's going on, but I haven't. And she is left off with a major cliffhanger of, okay, but what's she gonna do now? But, yeah, I mean, other than that, that's my main complaint. Other than that, I did enjoy the book. And it's actually kind of surprisingly not as long as I had, it's like 200 some odd pages. Let me see. Yeah, 252, 253 pages, which, given that a lot of books of this are usually like in the 300s, this is pretty short, so it's a nice quick read. I do enjoy that there is a little there's a timeline in the back, which was very helpful. A table of characters or those who are mentioned, which was also very helpful because this is essentially there's a lot of politics in this one, so it did help, especially because a lot of people have the same names because royalty does that. And then a glossary of terms, which, yeah, by the time as you read the book, you kind of understand what the words are, but yeah, it was nice to have the exact, like, oh no, this is exactly what this is, and why we, you know, but yeah, Virtudom. So instead of it being, it's like a holy empire, or a not a holy empire. It is a bunch of other, it's a bunch of kingdoms that all have an alliance, and that alliance is based off of the religion. So yeah, I would recommend this one. If you have read the Priory of the Orange Tree and the other books of that series, does it stand up in with it? I don't know. I have not read them. If you have read them, please let me know in the comments if this does play into those books, because I would like to know. I mean, if they don't, not a big deal. Because apparently, yeah, as I said, this was supposed to be a standalone. But yes, this is a recommendation. No, I will not be purchasing it. This is, again, obviously a library copy. No, I will not be purchasing this book for myself. I have too many, and I probably will not reread this one. But it was good. I recommend it. And that is all. Have a good afternoon, or evening, or a good time zone. I will see you later. Bye!